But in this video, I wanted to start just literally documenting my life so that I can show my future kids in the future what I was basically doing at their age. So yeah, 24 years old. Obviously, I have time, location, financial freedom. Can do basically whatever I want when I want, and all I need is basically a laptop. But my life wasn't always like this. So yeah, growing up, my my dad was an electrician from Papua New Guinea, and my mum was just a house cleaner, like a cleaner, sorry. Um, and yeah, they obviously moved us over from Papua New Guinea when I was very, very young, in the chance that me and my brother, my oldest brother Kurtley, are able to, make the most of the education, get a better standard and quality of life than they did. And yeah, we moved to Rockhampton, which is a small town in central Queensland. And then yeah, we moved over when I was basically a baby. I was 2 or 3 years old, and then I grew up in Rockhampton. So when people ask me like where I'm from or where's home, I always say obviously Papua New Guinea, but I say Rockhampton because that was literally my whole childhood, from 2 or 3 years old right up until I was 18, and then I moved to Brisbane, which is sort of like the capital of Queensland. So I moved to the city basically. But yeah, my life's been pretty crazy, and I used to always watch videos of people in this position, a couple years older than me, being able to travel and stuff like that. And I guess I wanted to start documenting mine because I wish I started when I was just getting into, online business or making money or, self-improvement and stuff like that. But I guess I want to speak about some of the things and life lessons that I have learned as so far, and maybe you guys can take something away from this. Um, but yeah, I guess I want to speak about life lessons that I have learnt so far as a 24-year-old. Um, and yeah, I guess if you're older or younger, you can sit down and watch this and maybe take something away from it. If you do, leave it in the comments. But yeah, I guess number one is your life as a man is meant to be hard. It's never meant to be easy. When I grew up, I always say this: the two advantages that I had growing up was I was born into no money, but I had really good parents. And the best men become men. Okay, they go through struggle and hardship so that they are able to be stoic, masculine, be providers, be able to look after those around them. Okay, you go to Christmas. Why does dad always get the worst presents? It's because he's providing. He's looking after his family. And as I sort of get older right now, I've come more into that masculine role myself, and which is something that I'm very, very proud of. I'm close with Faith, my family. All I care about is sending money to my parents every single month, helping out wherever I can. And I think that's sort of matured in my head. When I was a lot younger and I started to make a lot of money at a very young age, I definitely wasn't like that. I was definitely out chasing girls or partying or just going out every single weekend. Whereas now I understand, one of the best things I love doing is waking up fresh and feeling amazing and going to the gym and going to nice dinners. That's literally all I care about right now. And it's probably because I'm getting old is, just eating good food, having a small circle, a private life, and making a lot of money and looking after those around me. My girlfriend, my wife, my girlfriend, my future wife, and then just kids and brothers, family, sisters, etc., whatever it is. So that's number one: is your life is meant to be hard as a man. Now, number two would probably be you need to be able to control your emotions. This is something that I struggled with when I was a lot younger, and I guess being a business owner, you need to be able to control your emotions because something happens. There's always something bad that happens. Shit goes wrong. Maybe you hired the wrong person. Maybe a client asks for something or they're upset, etc., etc. Whatever it is, you need to be able to handle pressure, and that will build your character as a man, okay? If you can't handle pressure, you're not cut out to be successful. The most successful people have a lot of pressure under them. Think about Elon Musk. That nigga has a lot of pressure on him, okay? So the more stress and pressure that you're able to basically handle and, be this confident, what's a good analogy? This confident captain on a boat that's rocking 24/7, the more of a man you're going to be, the more masculine you're going to be, okay? So that's number 2, is be able to control your emotions. And that comes with, I guess, you're not always going to be born that way, but that comes with experience and bad stuff happening to you. Sort of ties in with the first one, but you just need to make your life hard on yourself. And if you don't, you're just going to be a loser anyway, okay? So that's number 2. Number 3 would be, which should be number 1, is you need to get close with God. People speak about it all the time, but the most successful, doesn't even have to do with like financially, but happiest and most success and just fulfillment in life that I've had is when I have been close with my faith, which is God. Okay, I literally have got this tattoo in Bali. It's my mum's favorite tattoo, because one, she means a lot to me, but I know her faith, which is what she instilled in me from a very young age, which now I just got back to on my own, which is good. I like that. She didn't push it all the way throughout my whole life. It was like, when you're an adult, you can make your own decisions, and I ended up coming back to my religion and my faith, and, speaking to God at night before bed, in the morning and stuff like that. I did that by myself. I chose to do that because when something bad happens, I know God is putting me through something to test me on how I'm going to deal with it, so that when my reward does come, I have earned it with Him by my side. So, yeah, you have to, whatever it is, whether you're a Muslim, Christian, whatever it is, make sure that that is at the cornerstone of your mission and your purpose as a man, okay? So, yeah, that's number 3, is make sure that you speak to God and you're very close with your faith and your religion. Number 4 would be to surround yourself with the best people on the same mission and path as you, okay? Don't hang around fucking losers. You hear that saying all the time. I'm not going to say it because people just repeat it over and over. But you are who you hang around with, so don't hang around fucking losers. The more successful that I've become, the smaller my circle has become. It's literally just my family and probably 2-3 friends from high school, and all my friends are basically online anyway. But there's not a lot of them. And I spoke about this on TikTok, but the more successful and more money that I make, the more I have to lose, as well as the more picky I get with who I need around me. Okay, are they leeches? Are they trying to take something from me? I need to be very protective of my energy, where I put my focus. So yeah, I'm very picky with who I sort of bring into my life, but also people can't ruin what they don't know about. You need to be very private with your life. The people that are posting their life all the time, 24/7, dude, I know a multi-millionaire 1 year younger than me. He doesn't even have Instagram. When he did have Instagram, he had literally 1 photo. And this guy drives a Ferrari, okay? Which is crazy. Like, under 23 years old doing that, it's crazy. But it's because people know that privacy is power. You need to be able to be so content in your own life that you don't need to share it with other people. And that is literally one of the biggest lessons within the last, I say, 18 months, is I've definitely become a lot more private with my life, because I don't want people knowing everything about my life, because, you've heard that thing about evil eye. If you don't know what it is, literally Google it right now or ChatGPT it. If people know too much about your life and what's going on, their energy and their negative thinking and stuff like that will come into your life. It's just not the right thing. You want to be private, have a small circle, and just live, make as much money as possible, and then just go buy a farm and raise your family and have a lot of kids, okay? And that's probably number 5, the last one, is the older I get, the more I realize how important it is to have a family and be traditional. Because in 2025, with, social media and people doing stupid shit and sleeping around and all this stuff, it has never been more rare to have a traditional relationship than now. Okay, and when I say traditional, it's like the husband is a breadwinner, the wife is a stay-at-home wife. She looks after the kids and everything like that, and raises the kids. You know what I mean? And that's sort of that's literally how I was raised. So I don't know, when I look at other people and I'm just like, how the fuck is this? I don't know. It's not like yeah, I don't know. I just never understood it. I've always raised traditional, so that's how I'm gonna lead my family, is traditional. I'm not gonna be fucking doing this random. No. Traditional family only. That's literally what I'm gonna raise. That's gonna be my bloodline. That's gonna be my legacy. I'm gonna make as much money as possible and then have as many kids as possible. And I don't want anyone knowing what's going on with my life. Okay? I wanna have a small circle, private life, and a fucking $1 billion. Okay? That's literally the goal. And yeah, there's literally nothing matters to. Probably another point, last one, number 6, is your mission and your purpose always comes first. It's not fucking women. It's your mission and your purpose. Correct me. Second, first is God and your faith or your religion, whatever it is. And then second is your mission. That should be the forefront of your mind when you wake up. Okay? Don't be fucking chasing girls to waste of time. Forget the bitches. They'll always be there. You need to make as much money as possible. Your purpose, your mission. What are you doing? Okay? That is always number one. Because once you get yourself straight, the women are an added bonus. Or you're able to have as many kids as possible because the economy is going higher. The prices of having kids just going higher. But because you are so successful, you're able to do whatever the fuck you want. Okay? Rules don't apply to billionaires. You think they would, during 19? No. So, focus on your mission. That always comes first. It's literally a Friday night. I'm filming a YouTube video. Other kids my age are literally partying, smoking, doing drugs, whatever it is. I've always been locked in. I literally sacrificed 2 years of my life to lock in. From 2023 to 2025. One of the biggest transformational times of my life ever. Because I locked in. I literally cut everything out. Unfollowed people on social media. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I need to get my life sorted. I'm not where I want to be, and it's pissing me off. I had a big goal that I said I would be in a certain position by 21, and that did not happen. And it hurt me. I couldn't sleep at night. I went to a mastermind in Singapore, and this guy had a Richard Mille on from New Zealand. And he's literally said to my face, I want it more than you. I couldn't sleep that night. I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? What am I doing? I need to get my life sorted. Fuck the bitches. Fuck all these distractions. Why the fuck no one my age is locked in? It's so hard to fucking relate to people my age. Like literally, it is so fucking hard. They're all losers. This is probably why I don't have any friends. Like my head is switched on. I need to get shit sorted. Fuck, man. Like, this is why literally all my friends are either doing the same level as me or they're doing better than me. And they're always like not in Australia. They're always in Dubai or in Europe or in Bali, which is where I am right now. And I've met so many successful people here. But that's another thing too, is travel. Try to go out as much as possible. You can't stick to the same environment, marry the same bitch that you went to high school with, or just just start dating in the same dating pool of where you grew up with. What the fuck are you doing? Go out. The world is huge. God created the full fucking world. There's 8 billion people, whatever it is. Leave your hometown. One of the best things I ever did. I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing if I was still in Rockhampton. I don't know. I don't know. I'd probably be in jail. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's, I don't know. My life right now, honestly, when people say you need to set big goals, I know what my goals are, but it's weird because when I look into the future, I'm 24 right now. I can't imagine what I'm like at 30. I couldn't imagine. Will I have a kid? Will I have a partner? Will I have a wife? Will I have McLaren 720S blacked out or a G-Wagon blacked out? I don't know. I hope so. If I keep doing the right things, if I keep focusing, working hard, trusting in God, everything happens for a reason. I've had so much stress just literally thrown into me in the last 2 years. Not only from business and everything like that, but just, it was all business, to be honest. It was just all business. But it paid off, fuck. It's crazy because now I get DMs from people on Instagram, just like younger kids, just like I used to reach out to people and stuff like that. And I think, how is this guy in this position? And I read some of the DMs that I get and they're like, you inspire me, or like, what, can you give me any advice or anything like that? And if you're watching this video this far in, you're doing the right thing. Like, this is literally I don't have a script or anything. This is literally off my head, off the dome. But I hope what I covered there helped whoever's watching this right now. I don't know It's literally like 9 p.m. right now when I'm filming this. I'm probably going to post it right after it. But yeah, it'd be good to look back on and show my kids for sure. And, you know, how dad sort of built the life that you guys sort of have right now. I hope you guys are fucking grateful. Not kidding. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of years. I do not entertain girls whatsoever. I don't know if I'll have a wife, if I'll have kids, what'll be happening, but I know I'm going to be successful. That's the one thing that is guaranteed because I work extremely fucking hard every single fucking day and I trust in God and I know it's going to happen. Peace, good night, bye.